Hey Snowboard Addiction, Taevis here, and in this video we're going to talk about the different grabs you can do on your spins and the reason why you want to be doing certain grabs for certain tricks. I like breaking it down into two different kinds of grabs. First, there's grabs that work with your spins. This is, say on a back free, you're doing a mute grab. The reason why we're doing a mute grab and it works with the spin is because it goes and leaves our back arm open and lets us channel the energy through, letting us do the back free just like we'd be doing without a grab. These grabs are great because they let you build off your principles and they don't compromise your form. A big key to grabbing on a snowboard is making sure you get a full takeoff before reaching in for the grab. And the mute grab, along with the other grabs, sort of the natural grabs for the tricks, are the best way to do that. We'll call these natural grabs. The other grabs are grabs that alter the trick. This is example nose grab and tail grab. On nose grabs and tail grabs, you need to go and tilt your hips up towards your body, making you lose your stacked formation. This is altering your rotation and altering your form when in the air. This is why we call these altered grabs. I highly recommend going and sticking to your natural grabs when learning your trick because you don't want to be altering your form. Ideally, on 360s and 540s, you're not grabbing your snowboard. You're learning the takeoff and the principles of keeping your core tight without them, because grabs act like a little bit of a cheat. If you go and reach in for a nose grab, you're going to be able to rush your motion, pull in your grab, what's going to speed up your spin, and it's also going to make it so your hips are slanted. This is going to make it so your axis of rotation gets shifted around the point, not having a smooth, constant rotation. That's why we want to do the tricks without the grab, so then we can go and build them strong fundamentally, and that way it will work for every other spin variation. When you get your backside 360s locked without a grab, then it's time to start adding a natural grab. And the natural grab is going to be your mute grab. Ideally, when you're doing your mute grab, it's not interfering with your takeoff. A big problem people have when jumping is bending over and reaching for that grab too soon. So that's why we want to work on this principles without grabbing the snowboard, just staying tall and strong, popping up and then letting the grab come to you naturally. Grabbing mute also has the benefit of making sure that your front shoulder is down, what's going to go and let you continue rotation stacked over your board. It also frees up your back arm, letting you go and pull it and continue the spin, not interfering with your spot. Where say if you're grabbing indie on a backside 360, it's going to make it so you can't spot underneath your armpit, but it's going to make you go and spot over your shoulder. When you go and spot over your shoulder on a spin, it elongates your torso, what makes it so you need to reach around your shoulder and rotate up and over. Rotating up and over is going to put you on a slight cork, and it's going to be really challenging when you start moving on to 720s. So a good way to figure out what's a natural grab versus what's an unnatural grab is, does the grab continue rotation? An example of a natural grab is frontside 720 melon. That's because you're going and dropping your shoulder to your binding, opening it up, leading, and letting you spot right down underneath your arm, continuing the spin. But if we go on a frontside 7 and grab mute grab, it's going to make it so again, we need to look up and over our shoulder, and this is going to cause you to get a slight dipped axis of rotation. What can work for the 7, but it's not going to go and work for every other grab. So it's teaching you a way to do the trick that's not going to work with every grab on a snowboard. So a natural grab is a grab that naturally works with your spin without needing to compromise your form or axis of rotation. There's a few reasons why grabbing nose on a frontside spin makes it so challenging. First, grabbing nose is making it so you're in a very hyperextended position with your torso. This is going to make your body taller and less compact, making it harder to generate rotation for the spin. Anytime you're going and stretching out to reach a grab, it's going to slow down the spin. You can remify this by going and pulling your legs up to you, but then you're altering your spin. So nose grabs are in a weird position where you can actually rotate the spin faster if you pull it up, but if you do a nose grab proper without breaking your stacked form, it's going to really slow it down, making it require a lot more force. But nose grab also is challenging because it's such an open, leaded with upper body grab, it's going to make it way harder to slow down and stop your rotation holding that blind landing. And that's why nose grabs on frontside spins are one of the hardest grabs you can do. When we compare that to a melon grab, that goes and matches with your leading arm, puts you down in a stacked position where you're staying stacked over the center of your snowboard. This is going to let you go and rotate much faster and also curl up tighter into the ball instead of elongating your body. And that's why melon grabs are a natural grab to do on frontside rotations. On back sevens, one of the reasons mute grab is so beneficial to be doing is because when you throw your spin, you'll be rotating a full 270 before you're able to hit the grab. This is because your wind up and snap, it takes that much time for your legs to catch up. So if you're ever rotating a 720, especially a backside 720, if you're grabbing before 270 or 230, it's a little bit of a window there, but that means you're grabbing too soon, because the only way you can go and grab your snowboard at 180 is if you're going and curling at the spine, breaking at the waist, and throwing down into your grab. Because when you get a tall full extension, you're going to be 270, and from here, it's actually pretty easy to grab whatever you want. So any grab is valid once you get the baseline principles for the spins going. But what happens when you go and try to do an unnatural grab on a big trick like a 720? Say I'm doing a tail grab, I can throw myself down into the grab 180, and then I'm going to be in a weird position where I need to twirl myself around because the grab wasn't right there. I had to actively go out of my way to reach the grab. Where a mute grab, you're coming around, set, stacked, and the grab is right there, letting you pull in and then pull into your spin in a very natural manner. Changing what grab you're doing on your tricks is one of the most fun things you can do on a snowboard, but it's important to make sure that you're not compromising your form in order to do so. If you're going and working on a trick, make sure that you're doing a natural grab, a grab that goes and helps you build your fundamentals and build up the trick, because after there, you can go and do unnatural grabs, get weird with it, and it won't hurt your underlying form. I'm Taevis from Snowboard Addiction, and our goal is to improve your riding. Are you struggling to progress your tricks? Stuck making the same mistakes? If so, we have a solution. With video analysis, you can submit a video of your riding, and we'll give you a one-of-a-kind custom video response that'll fast-track your progression by showing you the where, why, and how to improve. We do this by breaking down your snowboarding frame by frame, finding out what works and what needs to be changed to get you to the next level. Another important part of snowboarding is putting in the work off the mountain. What is why we made Jib Along, but lets you practice your tricks while building every muscle you need to become a beast on the slopes. If you want more of a workout, we have those too, as well as live coaching for real-time help, in-person events for a chance to shred with us. Combine this with the world's largest snowboarding tutorial library, and you have the #1 online snowboarding platform in the world that's designed by boarders for boarders. Our goal at Snowboard Addiction is to help as many people improve their riding as possible. And along with thousands of students, we think Addiction Plus is the best way to do it. So if you love snowboarding and you want to get your riding to the next level, join Addiction Plus and let us improve your riding.